All right, I believe we are live, but we do not have any, well, no cars are on the track to have desktop audio, so let's make sure it's working, and if it's not, we'll get it up and going. So we are First Gear Racing on the First Gear Network. We are not at Phoenix, as our ticker at the top says. We are at Homestead. Let's fix that.
Jason, you got a copy?
There we go. We do have desktop audio.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll throw a $20 bill in there for the crown jewel thing. If somebody wins it, let me know.
Copy that. We got an extra 20 on top of the crown jewel winnings for the one driver that has a chance to do that. I will announce that driver, I guess. That driver, well, maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't announce it. I don't want him to be a target.
So the Eagle has turned in one lap. He is on the pole right now.
Things out. It is Kyle has the opportunity. He has 2 crown jewel wins this season, and so a third one would earn him some extra money on top of the championship he's already locked in. Congrats again, Kyle, on that championship. Well deserved. Well done, brother.
So you see Daniel Butler. That's Mark Olette.
Rough night.
Those are the 3 cars that have turned the time in.
I'm trying to bring home some extra money tonight.
There's the 2 car of Ben Summerford.
Tight battle for P2.
Ole Miss Chevrolet.
4 points separate that pesky 9 car and that crazy high side riding 66 car.
Ben Summerford's going to turn his first lap in. Second. 33.2 that lap. It's got him had just under half a second off the pole. Alex Fuller has turned at least 1 lap. There he is in the 16, the Colonel. KFC Ford, number 16. Oh, hard in the wall for the 16. And that was on his second lap. Smoke the wall in turn 4. We got Taylor Curtin has turned a lap in. 33.0. Todd Smith up to second. 32.86. .55 of Ryan Hill has turned in a lap. 7th fastest. We'll go back to Taylor. He has completed lap number 2. That was good enough for second position. 32.7. 0.03 of a second off of the pole. Todd Smith turns lap number 2 in. It was faster, but not enough to get on that front row. Ryan Hill completes lap number 2. Top of the charts, 32.62. New pole sitter, Ryan Hill. Got the 77 car of Joseph Groves. Joseph's going down the backstretch. Brings it down into 3. Alex Fuller did manage to get a lap in, and he's in the wall again, but that's okay. He is 3rd fastest. 77 across the line. 33.6. So he's a 2nd off of the pole time. That puts him 9th fastest. Take a look. We got the 8 car. That's Logan Boone. Logan looking to become the 10th car to turn a lap in. The 82 car of Brian Hayberger is also taken to the track. Lap number 1 is in for Logan. 34.04, so that will put him 10th fastest. Take a look at Hayberger. Here he comes. Across the start-finish line. Lap number 1 is in the books. 32.9. Put him 6th fastest. A lot of guys have improved on lap number 2, so we'll see if he's got anything in the tank left for us. Across the start-finish line. He definitely improves up to 2nd position, 0.04 of a second off of the pole speed. That puts Brian Hayberger 2nd. We've got Jason Haney on a lap. 9-car hugging that bottom line through turn 3. Slides up a little bit in 4, coming and bringing out wide to the wall. Lap number 1 is in the books. 32.8 for Jason. 7th fastest. Jareth Van Slooten has turned a lap in as well. 33.1. Let's put him 9th. We're going to keep our eye on Jason, though, as he comes through turn 4 to complete lap number 2. Jason improves to 6th position, 32.78. And the 3 cars spinning across the front straightaway hard in the inside wall. That will do it for Jareth in qualifying. So we've had 14 cars turn a lap. Got 17 entered. Completely missed Joseph Klein. There he is. He's on lap number 2, so we've not missed him. He just wasn't highlighted on my board for some reason, but here he is. Across the line. 3rd fastest for Joseph Klein in the 14 machine. 32.72. Puts him 0.09 of a second off the pole. Here's the 24 car of Josh O'Brien. Lap number 1 is complete. 32.83. Puts him in the 9th position. Let's see, 24 has got anything to crack the top 5, maybe. Brings it out wide to the wall, across the line. 2nd fastest, Josh O'Brien, 32.66. 0.03 of a second off the pole. So it's very, very close between the top 5. 0.1 of a second separates them. But that is your pole sitter, Ryan Hill. Josh Course 2nd. Brian Hayberger 3rd. Joseph Klein 4th, Kyle Heath 5th, Alex Fuller 6th, Taylor Curtin 7th, Jason Haney 8th, Todd Smith 9th, Ben Summerford 10th,
Great
Jareth Van Slooten 11th.
Guys. Congrats, Ryan, on the pole. Nice laps, guys.
Daniel Butler 12th, Marco Ouellette 13th, Joseph Groves 14th, and Logan Boone 15th. We've got George Buck not turning the time in, nor did Nolan Milnes. So I think George will race. I think Nolan may have left the lobby. We will see.
Race. Good old net code still around, so give a little extra room. Understand the cars are going to be bouncing around, stuff like that. And let's have a clean, fun race. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for being a part of it. Really do. Love you. Appreciate y'all.
Thank y'all for putting us on. This has been a lot of fun. Oh. thank you to everyone who is watching, because that's made this a lot of fun, too.
Start to see the cars populate on the starting grid in pit lane. You see row 1, that's 55 and 24. Row 2, 82 and 14. Row 3 will be the 13. The 16 car has not populated yet. So carry on. There is the 4 and 9 car. That's row 4. And it's row 5 is the 66 and the 2 car. Row 6 will be the 3 and the 33. Neither of them are there. There is the 3 and the 33. You see them in front now. They have populated. 80 and 77 make up row 7. Row 8 will be the 8 car in the number 1. So Nolan did make it in, and bringing up the last row by his lonesome, George Buck. Still do not have the 16 car loaded in the 6th position. It's got about 10 seconds to complete that. He's going to be pushing it close if he's joining. So the pace car is away. It looks like we will roll off with Yep, we are rolling off with everybody but the 16 car. So I'm going to assume something happened.
Alex, you're deafened, you silly goose.
He's locked in, man. Leave him alone.
Apologize, I've lost my... There we go. Field is underway here at Homestead. Green flag is out. Ryan Hill has jumped out to a good 2-3 car length lead over Josh O'Brien, who's got a mirror full of Brian Hayberger in the 3rd position. 4 cars lined up single file, second on back to 5th. Eagle Kyle Heath, he's right on that back bumper of the 82, Brian Hayberger. Brian takes it high, the Eagle takes it low. Looks like the high side is going to carry the momentum off the corner there for the 82. Pulling up, trying to challenge the 24 car for second. Side by side battle for second down the backstretch.
Thanks, sir.
24 is going to prevail in that drag race down the backstretch. Take sole command of second place. Just a little bobble out of the 82. Turn 4, very, very treacherous. Cars will pop loose on you in a second, and you won't have time to catch it. Jason Haney has taken over the 5th position. In around Joseph Klein. The Eagle looking underneath the 82. $13.82 side by side out of 4. The 82 is going to have the momentum and carry ahead. What's the 9 car? What happened there? He has disappeared and now he's back. Battle still raging for the 3rd position. Kyle Heath trying to get a run. The 82's pulled up to the back of the 24. 82 and 13 side by side again. Looks like the 82 had a run but didn't know where to go with it. Completed 8 laps of 170 tonight. '55 car still leads. He's doubled his lead since the last time by. It was at 1.8. It is now, it's more than double. He's pulled ahead a little bit. It's half a second. Oh, 13, he's sliding up. I thought he was going to get a piece of the wall. He just hung on to it.
I got Luke.
Oh, he's managed to get the 3rd position from Brian Hayberger. Got Jason Haney pulling up alongside the 82 as well. 9 car drives it down in there. Can he slide up in front of the 82? He's trending that way. Yes. No. Yes. 82 may have just kissed the wall. New 4th place position goes to Jason Haney. 24 car has been passed by the 13 for 2nd. So Kyle Heath is on the march. Work his way up from 4th.
Oh, then I'll stay high this time.
Got his eyes on 1st place now. Comes the 9 car as well, diving underneath the 24. 24 is going to slide up just a little bit. The 82's looking like he's coming under some pressure from the 66 for the 5th position. Keep an eye on that crispy M&M's Toyota tonight. Let's track it. Oh, 24 car getting a piece of the wall up there. Can't do that too many times or it will flatten that right front or bend the wheel rim and you'll find yourself on pit road at least a lap down. And the 66 looking underneath the 82. He's going to slide up and take that. 82. I did not have enough room to cross over. The 82 could have made that really hard on the 66, but chose to let up and let him through. And we missed it, but new leader Kyle Heath, or not for long. 55 trying to take it back. No, says Kyle Heath. Kyle's going to charge on that outside, rim riding right by the wall. Kyle leads that lap and takes command of the race. And 55 sent it in there that time, but that is going to cost him. Kyle, he's going to be able to pull ahead of the 55 with that. Todd Smith just kissing the wall. That's what he's famous for. We call him Mr. High Side, and he was definitely as high as he could get on the track there. Just a few kisses to the wall. He's pulled up on that 9 car. We're going to see if he's got anything for him. He looks, just takes a peek. Car making a run for second, but no, it's going to cost him third. There goes the 66 on the outside. 55 way up the track. 66 threatening. 9's going to close that gap. No 3 wide there, but it's going to cost Jason third this time for sure. 66 looking for second. Todd Smith with a great run underneath the 55. He'll send it down into the corner. Like he's going to slide up. That is going to be second place for Todd Smith. Looking, Todd kind of takes a little defensive line there. 55 couldn't make it work on the outside. He's going to try low in turn 1 and 2. 9 car on the inside of the 55, trying to make a run at that. The 24 car is pulled back up into the battle for third now. So 3 car battle for third, 55, 9, and 24. The 9 car backs off that run, gives it to the 24. The 24 is going to make a run at the 55 for third. 55 all the way up at the top of the wall. High side seems to be the line that can carry the momentum and help you maintain your position so far through these 27 laps we've completed. Been focused a lot on the top 5, which is Kyle Heath, Todd Smith, 55 and 24 on your screen is 3rd and 4th. The 9 car Jason Haney is 5th. Take a look back at the 82 of Brian Hayberger. He's fallen off about 6/10 of a second from that top 5 battle. Nolan Milnes has worked his way up, starting at the rear to the 7th position. He's got Joseph Klein in tow in the 8th position. 9th is Taylor Curtin. He's got a mirror full of the 2 car, Bryn Summerford. Now old Miss Rebel scheme. It's Jareth Van Sluten in 11th in the 3 car. About 5 seconds back, we got George Buck in that 28 Roush Ford. 13th is Integrity Farm Special of Logan Boone. 14th, Mark Ouellette in the 80 car. Doing a swell job in 15th. Joseph Groves. Got the 33 car 1 lap down. In fact, he is being lapped by the leaders as we speak. So up front, Kyle Heath and Todd Smith broken away from that battle for third. 1.3 seconds behind them. These are the 2. I thought we were going to have battle at Phoenix last week, but they have decided to do battle here in Homestead, which is just fine by us. These 2 are running 1st and 2nd. It's usually a knockdown, drag out, fist fight. Still got 139 laps to go. We're going to leave our cameras on this battle for just a moment. I'm going to step away. I will be right back.
Damn, it like it hit the wall and then shot me backwards.
Sorry. Wasn't trying to make that tight at all.
I thought we were friends. Wow. Just kidding. Go get him, bud.
Oh, we're just doing the Cody Johnson special. That's all.
I heard that.
What? You want to give me a Johnson?
I mean, if you're accepting of it.
Well, at this point, it is what it is. I mean, Joseph, you know I got love for you, bud.
Do you have some Tito's for me too?
Captain, bud.
Okay, I see you.
For a 50.
Taylor, if you're pitting, man, you got to call it out.
He did on my end. I heard it pop up.
77 pitting this time.
Six pitting.
Eight pitting.
Thank you, Mark.
$33.6.
24 pitting.
Tyler, I'm going to stay high for the thing.
That again.
9 pitting.
28 pitting.
Two pitting this time, two pitting this time.
$82 pitting.
Towboat here.
Thanks, buddy. It didn't turn.
Dude, what are we doing?
And with the wall juice out got me.
Sorry, Nolan. I was looking at data.
I got a meatball flag and it's still running perfect. It's even driving straight.
Sorry, Nolan.
That's that baby back bull crap.
'77 hitting in.
Holy crap, did you see that? The Monterey team just beat them. They just scored a late kick. Holy crap. That was crazy. Miami's a really good team. Watch this.
Yeah, fine, Carl.
Thank you, George.
You got
So we got the 55 of Ryan Hill making his way down pit lane. So we got right sides up, left side going up. They dropped the jack and he is away. So quick pit stop from the 55. The 24 car making his way to pit lane this time. Still got Kyle Heath and Nolan Milnes yet to pit. Neither has the 82, the 9, the 14, the 3, or the 2 car.
I'll stay on the bottom.
Thank you.
Heads up, George.
So we've got the 14. The 3 cars crashed
car
on the
hitting us
entrance to
now.
pit lane. The 3 cars crashed on the entrance to pit lane. The 1 car is coming in. Is going to miss him. And the 3 is just going to reverse it down pit lane. Swings it around. It's a tough break for the 3 car. I'm surprised that did not bring out the caution flag. Having the entrance to the pit lane blocked. We cannot see the 1 car with this. There he is. So he has got 4 tires. He is down and away. Here comes the leader, Kyle Heath.
Nine car pitting this time.
Kyle has taken 4 tires. He is down and away. That leaves Brian Hayberger. He is not going to run longer than everybody else. Here comes the 9 car as well. This will be a battle between the 82 and the 9 off of pit lane.
'28 pitting.
You see the 2 car leaving pit lane. There goes the 13 by. 6 seconds behind Ryan Hill, who pitted earlier, and everybody else. 82 is away and complete with service, as is the 9 car. So there's your new leader after pit stops. That is the 55 of Ryan Hill. 6-second lead over the 13 car of Kyle Heath. And when we come across the start-finish line this time, It will be 70 laps to go. So that time by Kyle was 0.2 of a second faster than the 55. So I think we're looking at one more pit stop for everyone. Kyle was almost half a second faster this time by. So I think we will quickly close down on the 55 in the next 5 to 10 laps. The winner out of that pit stop battle was Nolan Milnes. He went from 4.7 seconds behind Kyle to 2.4. So we'll have to see if Nolan's got anything that he can take the fight to the 13 car. Their back is the 24 car. He's 9 seconds adrift to the leader. And it is
All good. I'm done.
Todd Smith. Todd Smith
great.
up to 5th.
Wait.
I got a report that Daniel Butler has crashed.
No, I'm good. Pissed off a lot of people.
Oh, he was in trouble before the turn, so let's roll this footage back. What happened here? Oh.
For clarity, I pissed off a lot of people.
No, you didn't. No, stop it. DB, stop it.
Okay, so the 33 got the pit or the backstretch wall and parked it on the apron. No caution. Go back to live pictures. Your leader is the 55 of Ryan Hill. Got 3.3 seconds back to Kyle Heath. 1.9 seconds back to Nolan Milnes.
Thank you.
Then it's Josh O'Brien in 4th, Joseph Klein 5th, Brian Hayberger 6th, 7th, Todd Smith. Not a full recovery yet from that tire mishap with the wall and the meatball flag. 19 seconds off of the lead, and he's got Jason Haney powering by on his inside. So move Jason to 7th, and Todd back to 8th. For the first car, 1 lap down, that's Ben Summerford. He is in the lucky dog position if we get a caution. Then is George Buck in 10th position. He's got a battle on his hands. He's got Logan Boone just behind him, 4 tenths back. And it's Taylor Curtin in 12th. Joseph Groves 13th. Mark Ouellette 14th. And Now we take a look, and that gap between Ryan Hill and Kyle Heath is closed down to 0.7 of a second. So the Eagle is soaring high and flying low, and he's got his prey right in front of him. And he's looking to the outside of the 55. The 55 is going to run him up to the wall. They touch going down the back stretch. Oh, and the 13 cut down on the 55, but he's going to take the lead coming out of turn 4. So new leader Kyle Heath got 60 laps to go as he crosses the line that time. It is 1.4 seconds back from Ryan Hill to Nolan Milnes. Like that 1.3, and the gap is closing pretty quickly.
Pitting this time, damn it.
So the 66 is calling his shot to go to pit lane. That's going to have him, it's going to be very close to make it on fuel. Looking at 58, 57 laps possibly, 57 when he comes out. It can be done, but that car is going to be in trouble. So the 33 has re-entered as the 66 comes in. And Nolan has gotten around the 55 car, so Nolan Milnes goes to second. He's 2.6 seconds behind Kyle Heath. We saw Nolan gain 2 seconds and change on his pit stop, so let's see where the one car pits in relation to the 13. As we get deeper into the run, maybe he can leapfrog him, and we'll have a little battle on our hands here. We're looking out the back of the 55. It's 8 seconds back from the 55 to the 24. 24's gotten up to the 4th position. Got Brian Hayberger in 5th. They're working around the lap car of Joseph Groves. 82 is going to go around the outside of the 24. 24 maybe trying to save his tires. He didn't put up much of a fight there for that 4th place. And that is the 14 car coming on the pit lane. So Joseph Klein, he had a black flag. Not sure what he had. Well, maybe it was speeding in pit lane. Let's take a look at the tape here.
Thank you.
14 turned it hard on the pit lane. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. That was definitely speeding. I think he might be done for the day. So Kyle Heath leads 3.2 seconds, 3.3 over Nolan Milnes. So we check our live cameras now. There's the 13 car. Oh, the 33 is loose. Oh, he had to hang on to it.
Thank you.
So it looks like the 33 is going to come to pit lane. He does have a black flag he's got to serve. It's been a rough night for the 33. Turn our attention back to Kyle Heath. 4-second lead over Nolan Milnes. 55. He's in 3rd place. 7 seconds adrift. He's got Brian Hayberger looking to find him. That is 6.4 seconds between them. Josh O'Brien 2 seconds back of Hayberger. Josh has got a mirror full of that 9 car, Jason Haney. Keep our eyes on this battle for a moment here. Seems to be the closest battle on the track. 9 car looking underneath. Can he make something happen? They're going to be side by side down the front stretch. So hard to make an inside pass work, but Jason's going to do it. 5th place now to Jason Haney. Back to 6th for Josh O'Brien. And there's the man. He is begging for a caution. He's 7th place. He's in the lucky dog spot. He would love for a caution to come out right now. And we've got a DQ on the 33 car. So I'm not sure what that's about. And he's gone. So that will end the night for the 33. Take a look back at the 13.
I'll stay low here, Todd.
Thank you, buddy.
Yes, sir.
So we've got 45 laps to go.
They could have made me a caution before they left. Dang it.
Well, rip the one car.
And it looks like we've lost the one car. So he is dropping down the order quickly. I'm not sure what happened to the one. Could be connection issue. But he is gone. So that leaves Kyle Heath with a 10-second lead over Ryan Hill. Ryan Hayberger third. Moves Jason Haney to fourth. Josh O'Brien up to fifth. Now that's the 2 car, 1 lap down. Followed by the 66, 1 lap down. There's 28 in 8th position, 1 lap down. Logan Boone in 9th. Mark Ouellette 10th. That's the missing car, the 1 car. He's now dropped back to 12th. So here is the 11th place car of Taylor Curtin. Taylor's recently pitted on lap 116. So he will have fresh tires. Currently 3 laps down. And there is the 24 car making a stop. "41 laps to
Come on,
go."
bye.
That should be the last stop of the day, unless we get a caution. Caution would throw this race in the blender, I think. Not for the 24 though, since he's already pitted. He's definitely going to want this to cycle through so he can get back on the lead lap. If he can hang on to it, that rear end was kicked out. So we'll throw up our pit strategy because I think we've got pit stops coming soon, especially for the 55. He's made a habit of running at 43, 44, 44. This will be the longest he's run on a pit stint. Kyle Heath. I'm not sure what's going on here. Maybe the 55's trying to pit. Yes. No. Is he just having a hard time with the car? Or I don't know.
Really don't know what that was about.
I don't either, Ben. It was a very weird set of circumstances.
But I didn't have my voice channel on the right thing. That's kind of why I went to the bottom. But you know, follow me down there. That's fine.
Sorry, I bumped you.
55 was trying to get the pit lane. See if he does it this time. That really helped out the 82 car, Brian Hayberger. Picked up a ton of time there with that going on. There we see 9-car Jason Haney working his way underneath the
Oh, well, look who it
77.
is.
So the 82 car has made his way to pit lane. We'll follow him on his pit stop. And is with 35 laps to go. Right rears are done. The left side's going up. And the car is down and away. And the 9-car of Jason Haney is making his way down pit lanes. We'll follow him. We're just waiting on Kyle Heath to make a pit stop. Right side up. Down it goes. Wait for the left side to go up. Pit stop is complete for the 9, so he is down and away. We turn our eyes to this man, Kyle Heath, waiting on him to go make a trip down pit lane. We got a 10-second lead when pit stop's kicked off. As long as he doesn't mess up pit entrance or exit, pretty much pit when he wants.
Two pit this time, two pit.
And the 13 is in the pit lane now. So it should be his final stop of the race with 30 laps to go. So Kyle is down and away. Looking to see if the 55 is going to be in front of him. I don't think it's going to happen. Kyle is back up to speed. 55 is just entering the backstretch now as Kyle's about to leave it. So it's going to be
Sorry, Joseph. I was
4.3
trying to
seconds.
cut underneath you there.
All good.
Jason, what lap and Luke?
Same half. 28 pitting.
Andrew, what was that?
What lap are you guys on?
On lap 141.
8 car pitting this time.
So that would be a late pit stop from the 8 car. And he is due third pit stop, so he ran really long this time. Brings Integrity Farm Special down the pit lane. And he overshot his pit box. Tough break for the 8. So the 82 car, Brian Hayberger, has gotten around Josh O'Brien for the third position. Josh pitted earlier than the rest of the leaders. We expected him to fall back a little bit. But will he fall back enough into the clutches of this man? That would be a battle for the 4th position. Separated by about 4 seconds and change. So keep an eye on that when it gets a little closer. 1.8 seconds separates Ryan Hill from Brian Hayberger. So there's 7th place, Ben Summerford. 1 lap down. The only car 1 lap down. We're looking at Todd Smith. Todd pitted at lap 111. I wonder if he's got enough gas to make it. Can he hang on to that 6th position over Ben? That would be a good recovery after brushing the wall and having to make an unexpected pit stop for the meatball flag. He's going to maintain that 6th.
Okay, I'll stay high in 1 and 2.
Got to give a call to George Buck, 8th position. He's 2 laps down, but he's the first car
Thank you.
out of the 3 that are 2 laps down. He's been in top 10 almost all night. It's been a great run from the 28 car. And cracking the top 10. That would be Joseph Groves. Just got to hang on for another 22 laps. He's done real good tonight to keep his nose clean and out of trouble. There's number 80 car, Mark Olette, little rescue Chevy. Turtle Man running 11th. He is 3 laps off the pace, but he's still running. Cars out of the race. That would be the 4, Taylor Curtin. 1, Nolan Milnes. 14, Joseph Klein. 33, Daniel Butler. And the 3 car, Jarrett Van Sluten. Got 16 starters tonight. We've still got 11 running. Now hit 20 laps to go.
Thank you.
We got a 13 car coming up on to the 77. Oh, wrong, Joseph. 77. Yep, there he is. In front of the 77 will be the 66. So the Eagles got a set of Toyotas in front of him to navigate by. Joseph stays high. Kyle goes low and around. So that will put Joseph Groves 3 laps down, but he's still maintaining that 10th position. Can he put Todd Smith
Pitting.
another lap down? Oh, 66 says he's pitting, so he's not going to be able to go all the way. That's going to drop that 66 car back. Kyle puts him 1 lap down. Let's follow the 66 on pit lane. Gets it woe down. So that crispy M&M's Toyota's going to make its way to the pit box. I wonder if he'll slap tires on it or just fill it with fuel and run it out. We're going to find out in just a second here. Ben Summerford is, oh, and he overshot his pit box and had to back up, so that puts Ben 6th. And it looks like Todd is going to go another lap down. So that will put him into the clutches of George Buck. Looks like George may get around him here. George is on the front stretch. Yes, that does put George Buck in front of Todd Smith. With 15 laps left in the race, it's going to have Todd looking at maybe a 7th if he can run down George. He'll have 4 fresh tires to do it. Looks like we have a battle for 2nd. Yes, we do. 0.2 of a second separate the 55 of Ryan Hill from the 82 of Brian Hayberger. Hayberger all the way up against the wall. 55 of Ryan Hill down low. You can just see Jason Haney coming on the back stretch. He would love nothing more than for these two to get to racing really hard with each other and close that 4.3 second gap. .55 has ran up on the top now to try to hold that 82 off.
Well, that wasn't very nice.
82 not happy with the 55. 55 trying his hardest to hang on. They are separated by 1/10 of a second. .82 looking underneath. Not able to complete the pass this time. 55 takes it to the bottom. 82 up high. 82 is trying to get that high side momentum built up. Don't know that he's close enough to make it work this time by. He's got a good run. Go to the high side with it. The 55 takes it back down low. The 82 is going to look to carry forward the momentum, but the 55 is going to slide up in front of him again. Let's see if the 82's got any tricks up his sleeves for him this time. Nope, 55 goes to the high side, 82 to the bottom. Side by side out of turn number 2. The 82 just doesn't have enough to complete the pass. 9 car still 4.2 seconds back, so he's not a threat yet. I was wondering if he was going to have anything to be able to close the gap. It looks like he has stabilized. It's been 4.1, 4.2 for the last few laps while these guys are battling up here for the second position. Putting on a whale of a show for us here tonight with 9 laps to go. 82 comes up, still not enough. These guys are about even on tires. 55 pitting 1 lap earlier than the 82. 55 pitted at lap 133, 82 at 134. So there's not much of a tire advantage, disadvantage between them. In fact, the 82 is backed off a little bit now. Come up on the 77. It's going to hold the 55 up just a little bit. 82's got a great run. 77's going to go up in front of the 82, though. They're both scraping the wall. The closest the 82 has been coming out of turn 4 in a while. Can he make a move going down into 1? He looks to the bottom. He's able to pull alongside, but can he pull ahead coming out on the back stretch? They're still side by side. If you're the 82, you want to keep the 55 up there because he's been using that bottom line. Oh, no, not yet able to clear him. Never see the 55 go back to the bottom. I would have tried to have kept him up high there. 55 seems to want or need that bottom line to make his car turn better. Jason Haney's managed to close a little bit, but still not a threat. He's 3.7 seconds adrift of these guys with 3 laps to go across the line. See if the 82 can mount a charge up on the high side and get the momentum rolling.
There's debris on the backstretch.
I don't see nothing.
So that is the white flag in the air. 1 lap to go for Kyle Heath.
I think there's another 10 laps, to be honest.
Allborn Tigers Chevrolet. It's been lights out. 17-second gap back to second place.
Congrats on the win, Kyle. Nice season, brother. Congrats on that Crown Jewel. 3 wins this season at Crown Jewels. Thank you. Congrats.
So Kyle wins the race here at Homestead, and he picks up a nice little check from FGR for Crown Jewel victories.
Kyle, nice dominant season, and congrats on getting that money.
Good one, Kyle.
Ryan Hill is going to hang on for second.
Jason, I'll get that sent to you here shortly.
That is Brian Hayberger for third.
All right, George.
There's Jason Haney fourth. Here comes Josh O'Brien
Congrats,
for
Kyle.
fifth. Ben Summerford has gone across the line. That is 6th position for him. Todd Smith has crashed
really
it.
Appreciate all y'all. Great season. Good racing. That was fun. I'm really hopeful that iRacing will get these cars fixed so we can bring them back again. They are my favorite, but we'll see what happens. I'll keep y'all up to speed as we get ready for a little fun off season. Appreciate y'all.
Jason Haney remaining optimistic
Yeah,
that we are
these are a lot
going
of fun.
to.
Hopefully they end up getting them fixed. And that was crazy that we can do flag-to-flag green races like that, even with the netcode problems. So good, respectful, clean racing, y'all. That was an amazing season.
Yes, thank you for having me. I've definitely learned a lot, and I can't wait to keep racing with y'all.
That was a ton of fun, Ryan. Congrats, Kyle.
So we watched the 13 and the 9 burn it down. We'll get the top 3 in here to the waiting room as somebody just blew it up. I think it was the 13. And the 9 has exploded as well. So both cars kaput. So we will get the Discord pulled up. We've got 55 in here already, so we'll go ahead and bring him in. Ryan Hill, this is Edwin in the booth. Do you have a copy, sir?
Yes, sir.
That was a hard race, it looked like. The 82 gave you everything but the kitchen sink at the end of the race there. Tell me about your race.
Very long, kind of annoying. Started on pole, and I don't know what the 13 had up his sleeve. He had a different car altogether. I think he stole Rick Hendrick's 24, what is it, dinosaur car, T-Rex. That thing was on a different level tonight.
Yeah, he had a tiger under the hood.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was lights out tonight after he got the lead. He just took off and ran and hid. You tried some alternate pit strategy, and it would get you the lead, but the 13, he was so fast, he ran you down very quickly.
Yeah, I pretty much just did, like, I guess the, the 170 divided by 4 and just go from there and see what it would do. And, it helped, but, by the time they pitted, I was already on a 10 to 15 lap deficit, and it was just a matter of time. The only way I would have prevented it if I put him in the wall, but not going to do that.
Yeah, we don't want to do that. I'd rather have a victory beating Kyle straight up. It's much more satisfying than dumping him.
Yeah.
But yeah,
overall, he's just different zip code. I think he was already in the next season.
Yeah, I think a lot of us were.
Yeah.
We had some guys that didn't even start, and we had some that quit in the middle, and so I think everybody's ready to get on to next year. Whatever we do next year, I don't know what we're going to do yet. Got a lot up in the air. I hope this isn't the last Gen 6 race, but It's not looking too good, but we'll remain optimistic. Jason remains optimistic, so it's his
Yeah, I don't
division.
know how iRacing stuff works with.
Yeah,
I'm in a league that does COT and the old ARCA car, and they're starting to have netcode problems too. And I kind of hate to say it, but I think because they're starting to weed some of the stuff out, they don't care about it anymore.
Yep.
Not the official stuff, unfortunately.
Yep. I agree with that opinion. I think the same thing. It's not their top moneymaker. They don't care.
Yeah. I had fun either way. I came in, I only was a little bit past halfway, and I had fun. I definitely enjoy the group of guys racing here, and it's been fun.
Yes, sir. It's been fun having you. We enjoy talking to you every time you come up here to talk to us. And we both like to keep giving Jareth hell, and I think we're going to keep doing that.
Yeah, I thought he was going to bring out the first caution because I drove by and I see him sitting there pit road sideways. I'm like, oh, don't you dare. I just pitted, man. I'm
He sure was.
down.
We caught it on camera, too. We had the cameras pointed on him when he spun coming to pit lane.
Yeah. I was like, oh, no, man. Come on.
That was the scariest incident of the race, if I got to say. I think he parked it.
Yeah, he could have done it, at the last 30 laps, at least give us a shot, but, at that point, he parked it.
Yep. Yes, sir. Well, I'll give you the floor here. Say anything you need to say, and have at it.
Well, thank you for putting on the broadcast, obviously Jason, and for putting on the league, and Money Shifter, Money Spinner, whatever you want to call him, for paying my way in and bringing me in here. Like I said, great group of guys, had a lot of fun. So definitely take an off season off, or probably do whatever y'all have in the off season, and then come back next year and give Kyle a run for his money.
Yeah, we got a few things lined up for the off season. I know we announced a Super Speedway series. So it's supposed to be 12, 13 races, I think. So that'll be
like
fun.
Me some Super Speedways.
Yeah, I'm going to get in on that. I can't wait. That seems to be what I'm best at on here. So I'm excited for that. I think we're going to have a Mustang Cup with GT4 Mustangs. And
I thought you were thinking the old school Mustang from like when I first started iRacing.
No,
that old one.
Not that FR 500. No, we're not going to do that one. That one's an old dog. It needs to be put out in the shed too.
Yeah. Well, I like all Mustangs, but that's just me.
Yep. Just stay tuned to the Discord. We'll have it up and running here pretty quickly.
Yeah. But I'll let you get to the next guy. So
yes,
I appreciate it.
Appreciate it. We'll see you around, buddy.
Yes, sir. You have a good one.
You too. Send him back to the waiting room. We'll bring in third place Brian Hayberger. Brian, this is Edwin in the booth. You have a copy?
Yeah, man. How are you?
Good. You've got third. You gave the 55 everything you could give him. He just managed to scoot away at the end there. Tell me about your race.
Yeah, it was a fun battle with him at the end there. Had a lot of fun. We just kept inching away at it, figuring it out throughout the race. Started figuring out the pit cycle a little better. Stayed out way too long on the first one, but
I thought you were going to try to be the Iron Man here and go longer than everybody, but you corrected course in the second pit stop.
Yeah, with not really being here for points or anything, I just figure like might as well stay out as long as I can and try to catch a caution. But it's kind of biting me at the same time, with especially a track like this with the tire wear. So it's what it is.
It is horrendous here, and it almost worked out. We had the 3-car. He parked it coming into the pit lane, and it was sideways and spun around and then reversed down pit lane. So you almost got your caution. It would have worked out pretty good if that had thrown. I don't know why iRacing didn't throw the caution, but it's something else we'll have to look into.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yep. He was parked down there. So I'm trying to think. You didn't have much happen in the race. It was pretty uneventful. You stayed top 5 most of the race.
Yeah, I fell back a little bit there the very first run. I definitely overcooked the right front trying to be fast early, and it paid off a little at the end. I started gaining on a couple guys before the pit stop, but the good guys, Kyle, Ryan, and Nolan, we're gone. And I don't know where Nolan even started, but he went flying by me that run with good tires. It's like, okay, well, bye.
I think he started 14th or 15th, so he
Yeah,
definitely stormed through the field. I assume he had something else he had to do tonight, because I think he just quit in the middle of the run, unless he hit the wall, but I didn't get a notification that he had crashed, so.
yeah, I don't think I would have had a podium without that, but
Yep.
I guess I'll take it.
Take them when they land, man. Got to do it.
Yep, yep.
Well, congrats on third. I'll get you back to the waiting room, and looks like we've got our champion and the boss man in here, so get on to them and see what they got to say. Congratulations, sir.
Yeah, thanks, man. I hope your wife's doing okay after her surgery, and thanks for broadcasting. And
Yes, sir. Yes, she told me to run up here and leave her alone. So
only so much
obliged.
you can do, right? Like,
That's right.
She's just got to work through what she's working through. So.
That's it. So yeah, she's on the road to recovery, so she'll be okay.
Very good.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right, we're going to bring in our race winner, Kyle Heath. Kyle, is Edwin in the booth? Do you have a copy?
I got you, brother.
Congratulations. That was a dominant victory, 17 seconds over second place, and you picked up the money for the crown jewel. Tell me about it.
It was good. I was kind of nervous at the beginning. Ola was in there, and he started kind of behind me a little bit, and by the end of that first pit cycle, he was catching me pretty darn fast. I couldn't believe it. Like, well, he's got a good long green flag car. So I pit one lap ahead of him, and next thing I know, when I got the lead, he was able to, catch back up a little bit, and I was able to pull away. And I guess pit cycle is what saved me, because I know a lot of people burning up their right front. Hell, my right front was burnt up that first stint. But after that, I made a few adjustments, and I was able to take care of the right front and try to run the car off more or less off the right rear to kind of keep it neutral. And I was able to, pull ahead and keep the lead and pull away from everybody. I was getting nervous there on that last stint, because Ryan Hill and Brian Hayberger was battling out pretty good for a second.
They were battling good, and they had to navigate some lap cars. I thought thought we were going to have an incident at one point.
I just knew a caution was going to come out now, and all hell was going to hit the fan. I was like, oh man! But they kept it clean and it stayed green. I was able to bring it home. So it feels good to finish the season with the win and the championship. It was a fun season, that's for sure. It just sucks that iRacing, I hope you hear this, you kind of screwed the Gen 6 cars, buddies.
Yes, they did. They've made it very tough and difficult for everybody that runs these, not just our league, but all leagues that run Gen 6. But I've noticed that the boss man has snuck in here, so I'm going to give him the floor. Maybe he's got something he's got to say.
Hey, thank you guys. I just wanted to first off thank Edwin, everybody that watches at home, supports the network, the league, everything, all the drivers, all of our members. We're up to 62 strong right now. It's been a growing phase through the past 2.5 years, and for where we are now from where we started, we really have come a long way, and a lot of it is carried on the backs of drivers like Kyle, that come and race every week, right? The consistency, the competitiveness, the culture. That is a huge thing as to why we are where we're at today. Congrats to Kyle on another awesome dominating win in a green flag race. That is another thing I love about Saturday nights in the Gen 6 cars, is how much green flag racing we have. So I want to thank everybody that was a part of tonight's race in the season that made us have multiple green to checkered races. That's hard to do, certainly with netcode and the issues that the car has right now. Thanks to everybody for that. On top of it, we did have our 7 crown jewel races of the season. Week 1, Auto Club. Week 4, Kentucky. Week 7 was Watkins Glen. Week 10 was Daytona. 14 was Indianapolis. 18 was Martinsville. And then today at Homestead. Kyle won week 1 at Auto Club and week 7 at Watkins Glen, so he'd been sitting at 2 for a while. And if you win 3 of 7, you win an extra $30 in your championship fund on top of a 20 that was donated tonight by George Buck. So that's an extra $50 to go with the $100 that you win for the championship. So congrats, Kyle, on a awesome season. You are now we have it marked as a 9-time champion in FGR with 2 out of 3 seasons completed now. You've won both of those championships, and you're in line to possibly win number 10 in the ARCA series with 2 more weeks to go. So congratulations to you, brother. We appreciate you, and just want to tell you thank you for being a part of the league and doing everything you do, and being as competitive and friendly as you are on and off the track. So appreciate you.
Thank you. I try to be as friendly as I can, but I know sometimes emotions kind of get the best of me. That's for sure.
What? No.
But, no, you don't say. But no, it's been fun. I've always, once I came to this league, I got dragged in from another league, and then here we are. So once we left that league, that was all she wrote from the other one, and pretty much I've got my place here, and I'm gonna stay here with you guys as long as possible. Made a lot of friends here, and hopefully I made some fans too. I'll always like everybody who actually watches the broadcast, so thank you to everybody who's out there watching.
Well, that's all I have for tonight. I'm going to pass it back to Edwin to close things out. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much for your time. Thanks to all you watching at home. Y'all have a great night. We're going to have a short off season, and then we'll be back at it as soon as we get some things put together for these next seasons. We're going to have some off season fun, and then we'll be back live soon enough, I'm sure. But I'm going to pass it off back to Edwin to close things out.
Thank you, sir. I don't normally go into business for myself here, but I am going to give a condolence out to my in-laws. My wife lost her grandma earlier this week, so condolences to all the Curtis family. And hope Grandma Peggy rest in peace. She was pretty cool for the 10, 11 years that I've known her. She's been a great grandma. She's been awesome. We're going to miss her. Only grandma that I've ever had shots in beer with, so hope everybody's doing okay in Vancouver, Washington. We're going to close this thing out. Hopefully it's not the last Gen 6 race, but if it is, it has been a pleasure to call these Gen 6 races on Saturday night. And we'll see what the rest of the schedule and the league and all that has got in store for us. So good night to everyone. And until we meet again, y'all have a good night. Stay healthy, stay happy. We'll